Hello, it's Lisa again. This is video number 2 in our series of maintenance videos that we're posting. This video is mostly on tires and hubs. Just a little couple things that are really important that we didn't know. RV tires are different than regular car tires. So watch and learn.
Tires. If I look at the tires, they don't seem too bad.
These tires are over 7 years old?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't get real crazy on drive tires.
Yeah.
That's huge
Front
on
tires.
steers.
Okay.
That's an issue.
Okay.
That's a major safety issue.
Yeah. At 7 years old, they can blow easy, you're saying?
Well, 7 years is just 7 years you're standing on the very edge of the diving board.
Right. Got it.
When it blows,
I've got a FMCA membership that gets me a really good discount on the tires. I think it was $500 something a tire.
yeah, because FMCA you can really get a good deal, but
yeah.
without even. I just put two of these steer tires on a Newmar 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
They looked like they came right out of the box.
Yeah.
And they were 66 months old. Yeah, he called Michelin, and Michelin said, absolutely not. You need to get them
No
on today.
way. Yeah.
And they were right as they were almost 7 years old. We only had 11,000 miles on the cut. So that's not the problem. The sidewalk gets weak. The rubber deteriorates on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
And
All right.
what
so
you don't want to
so
experience
they'll be
is
weak. They'll be weak, and you may not see any issues of.
Yeah,
Okay.
you will not see
That's
it.
what I wanted to know.
The sidewall starts to deteriorate. The rubber,
Okay.
the older the rubber is, the weaker the rubber gets.
Even though you
And then
don't
it gets
see
hard, and it gets
Got it.
loses. It doesn't react to the road like it should, or heat
And all of a
conditions.
sudden, boom.
Yeah, I'm on. Let's walk out. You know what? I need to unlock all the compartments. I'm looking for an air dryer filter on this thing for an air cartridge, but I want to look at the tires since you told me that. And they're just starting to pick it up. They're just starting to pick up a little crack, and it's probably because it wasn't kept in direct sunlight.
Yeah.
I seriously doubt it was.
Yeah, they did have wheel covers on it.
Yep, that's why. But if you see the light cracking right there,
Yep.
but and most people don't know it, but there's a manufacturer barcode right there that you can always go in there to make sure that correlates with the DOT date. Right there,
Okay.
27th month of 2014.
Awesome.
And you're starting to see a little bit of this is what you look for. See how it's starting to crack around the letters?
Yep.
That's not bad. But where you'll see the cracking is right around the sidewall, and see that's considered the sidewall right there. See how the rubber, see how you got hairline cracks and all there?
Yeah.
You'll start seeing
That's where it'll blow.
Yep, that's where it'll blow, but that's not bad. It's just a shame that they're in that good a shape, but it's the age of the rubber.
So even though they're in good shape,
We should
because
still
the
replace
rubber is old, we should still replace them for
yes,
safety.
absolutely. Especially
Right.
on the steer axle. You know, you don't have to do them all at once, but that steer axle I highly recommend because it will absolutely change the ride of the coach. I'm kind of prevalent for Michelin on this axle. I mean,
I got an F-150 and I've always been happy with the Michelin.
in order to preload the bearing and reset the bearing, you have to pull this cap off anyhow. This is a big failure area
Yeah.
when they don't pull the
When they
cap
don't
off.
oil it.
This the cap that goes on here. There's a special wrench to take it off. I'm going to show you, but about once every 4 or 5 years is all you got to do.
Had it leaked out enough that there's damage to the bearing, you think?
Well, that's why I was checking, but it hadn't because it was below the ad mark.
Okay.
But the bearing, there was no balloon, and it still had oil in it. It
Okay.
just wasn't full.
Right. See, and that's what the when I was looking through the service records, I don't think anybody ever looked at that.
I don't even see where they had the hubcaps off of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that hub bearing, it's just night and day.
Yeah.
When you do the bearing set, you preload your bearings and set your outer bearing and check your bearing play and go back with that and the Lucas and the hubcap. Now you don't have to worry about it for 5 years.
Yeah.
That's this is a great place for a major failure to start. Yeah, it's supposed to check it once a year. I don't even see where they ever had the caps off.
You want me to spin it around now?
Yeah, we're going to spin it around because I need to look at that boot and I want to look at one more thing.
Okay.
It's done, but I like to re-verify it after it's been driven.
Okay.
It's the hub oil, the level in the hub oils.
Yep.
A lot of places they'll go in there, especially since you have new hub covers and new seals and all that.
Yep.
We always make them
Do a visual
because we go
verification.
drive it.
Okay.
Let that, and that's another Lucas thing. The only thing you should ever put on those front drive hubs
Lucas hub.
is Lucas hub oil, because
Okay.
it is flat out 3 times better than any oil on the market for
Good
those
to know.
hubs.
Pressure, so we could put our.
I'm gonna get to it. I'm actually going back there to do that and try to find the air dryer cartridges. I'm gonna show you.
Okay. What's the air dryer?
I'm gonna show you. They hide it. Spartan's not as bad as the rest of them, but they will hide them.
The air. What?
Air dryer cartridge.
What's it dry?
It's called all the compressed air for the brake, the steering, and everything on here.
Takes the water out of it. Okay.
Oh.
And we got to get in here anyhow because we need to get to the batteries. I want to go behind them. All right. Normally, it's in one of these doors, so if it's not over here, it's like a giant oil filter. It's gonna be a regular dryer filter.
No, it ain't it, man.
Did you find it?
No.
Now, I'm gonna look under the front.
What's it look like?
A gigantic oil filter.
A gigantic oil filter. Okay.
I told her it looked like an oil filter. She
found
looked
it.
for something that looked like an oil filter.
There it is. I found it.
And nobody changes them because they generally can't find them.